Welcome back to Wrestling Empire, a booking career on the Nintendo Switch. I am back now in North America for pay-per-view. We still have a deadline of 3 shows to gain more than 7% in territory in the world. And I currently have like 3 territories. I've got Northwest USA, I have Quebec, and I have New Zealand. So 3 out of the whole world, and Canada here is my next bit of business. But also I can go north, because I know I can do at least like 5, hopefully, in Nunavut, which is a thing that they love giants and hate reversals. So, but right here it is love holds and hate botches up in the Great White North. So that being said, we do know there is a free agent now in the school, and that is the master and the ruler of the world. That's right, it's Psycho Sid, Sid Justice, Sid Udy, if you will. Nice to meet you, Mr. Sid. Please put down the scissors. Let's have a discussion here for a contract with Strong Style Wrestling. And sure, 17 weeks is fine, but I need to give you something here for a salary. So I will say, how about $1,200? And can you start, like, right now? A big debut on pay-per-view is smart booking, man. Smart booking. What do you say? Huh? What do you got? Alright, so even a 17-week is worth more than that. My time is more valuable than what you seem to think. The master and the ruler. Alright, how about a 25-week deal? Mr. Psycho Sid, what do you say? Alright, pay for the inconvenience. You know what? We made money on that last show. So he wants something in return for starting immediately. How about $3,000? Best offer. What do you say? Okay, what if we don't have you start immediately because you're being a pain in the butt? And we don't give you a clause at all. So no clause, 0, but also that means no advance. And we'll bump it up to $1,300. How about that, Sid? What do you say? Alright, he wants a favored nation, so he's always the highest paid employee. That's not going to happen, Sid. So no, Sid. We're gonna bail. We're gonna bail. I'll come back later, and we'll try it again, but right now, we're gonna bail. Negotiations have fallen through. What about King Haku? Meng. What do you say, Meng? Come work for me in Strong Style. If anybody is the strongest in Strong Style, it would be Haku. But also, it's a very long contract. Like, I'll give him creative, but I don't need to be that long a contract. So, let's say, again, I offered Sid $1,200. What do you say? Haku, I'll give you $1,200. And there we go. Haku is much more amenable than Sid was. So, welcome, eventually, to Strong Style Wrestling. Okay, we're almost full up on a roster here. Obviously, Zeus is out of action for 6 weeks, so we needed somebody else to fill that spot for Zeus. Now, in terms of the match card, you see there are 10 matches on pay-per-view. I'm trying things a little bit differently on this show because you don't have to book every single match. I'm going to book the usual 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and see how these 6 matches do here, mid-card, semi, and main event, and obviously play them and get max stars or try to get max stars there. And if I'm not currently where I need to be, then I'll book the 4 undercard and let the CPU figure that out and see how that goes with that. But I'm not playing 10 matches today. That's insane. But on the mid-card, we had Molly Holly complaining about not being on the show last time. So Molly Holly is on the show, and so is Mickie James, and so is Kylie Barrier, and so is, I guess, Lita, whose deal is up very shortly here. So a 4-way, again, these 4-way eliminations, they usually get you the stars. Like, and that's what you want here to gain the ratings, is the stars. Okay, a 4 women's elimination matchup to open our show today. But Mickie James is hardcore Contra. And of course, the Hardy Boys are ringside because Lita is here. So there is that. No matter how many matches I win, you people, alright, so it's, I chose the wrong thing. It is Mickie who is now, wants some respect and is mad about things. So I'm sorry, it's Mickie, not Molly. So either way, It's how you win that defines a great wrestler. Let's get this thing underway. Watch how I beat you all right now. Here we go. Oh my god. Caught her. Razor's Edge. So here we gotta make sure that Barrier does not win because she is paid by incentive. And I guess that's the thing with her. So, oh, Moonsault. Of course, Lita's deal is up in like a week. So this is going to be her last show, perhaps, unless we actually re-sign the lovely Lita. So we'll see how things go here, but high stakes nonetheless. And as a reminder, Canada loves them holds. So slap in more submission-type maneuvers, if at all possible, and get them star rankings as high as possible. And the world champion is in the building for reasons beyond my understanding. Drew is here. I don't know why. Who is he mad at besides not being in a matchup last week? He's mad at somebody and stomping him out. So Drew and Barrier for some reason. Just he hit her and then what is happening here? I'm so confused right now. I am ever so confused right now. Lita and Drew getting into it and the Hardy Boys, and what is even happening? I don't know. There are way too many people at ringside to even get somebody here 5 stars, but still. 2, 3, and Barrier, the first one out at 6.5 minutes. 1, 2, 3. Molly Holly is out. And now it is just Lita and Mickie James. And Lita's at the end of her deal, and Drew is mad at Lita for I don't know why, but he is. So there is that bit of business. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. On her last week here, I was trying to have Lita lose, but I could not stop the Hardy Boys from continually interfering. And again, that's the first match, and I've been sitting here already for 20 minutes. So, yeah, it's nuts, man. But now Mickie is a heel. Matt Hardy went home early. I was going to book Matt and Jeff, and Matt Hardy just leaves. What a bum. Regular fatal 4-way, well, hopefully it won't take me 10 plus minutes to do. It is Dean Milenko, it is JBL, it is Raven, and a fourth individual here that I've already forgotten. Oh, Mark Marrow, the Wild Man. Gotta book him, right? Former champion here. So let's bring in Mr. JBL, just a big loser. He is poopy, as John Cena would say. I've waited a long time for this moment. I can't wait to set about achieving my goals. If Jon Moxley thinks he's the future of strong style wrestling, perhaps I'll have to challenge him for that TB title. Sorry about that sweet dream. Alright, that was nonsense. That was nonsense. Dean Milenko. Let's play as Dean here. He needs a win. It's been a while. It's been a little bit here. So, let's get this contest underway. Oh my god, 1.5 stars. Mark Marrow taps out Raven. This is why you do elimination, because anything can happen in strong style wrestling. And give me a poor rating for a 4-way, and that sucks. Well, somebody stole the Ultimate Warrior's clothes. Why should I care about Warrior? You lost a loser leaves town match, and you didn't leave town. So no, Warrior. You look fine. It's alright. Look, you're already going to be wrestling in your underwear, so... And also, I wasn't going to book you, so... Whatever, man. Back to the 4-man tried and true elimination. Daniel Bryan, The Miz, Tiger Mask. I always forget who the fourth is. Oh, right, Luke Harper. Luke Harper. So, Bryan, Miz, Harper, and Tiger Mask. What a 4-way indeed. You think you've made it because a few geeks are excited. That means nothing in this ring. I'm sure it's all a mystery to a dinosaur like you, but don't worry, I'm going to make you trend worldwide. Worldwide here. D-Bry, Tiger Mask, Harper, Miz, 4-way elimination matchup going on in strong style wrestling. And Miz taps out Harper. Shook. Miz gets disqualified using that barbed wire baseball bat. It is now down to Daniel Bryan and Tiger Mask. 1, 2, only a 2 count. 1, 2, 3, and Daniel Bryan takes out Tiger Mask in that final. Yep. Yes. Strong Style have displaced Maple Leaf Grappling in Canada, and we're now 9% of the world. Hey, Paul Heyman, I'm no longer 7% in 3 matches. Bald Order wants some roids. I don't think so. No, I'm not buying your bootleg nonsense. Make it natural, Bald Order. You're a jobber. You're a job guy. Relax. Don't make me change your name to Order Up and make you a chef gimmick. I'll do it. Don't think I won't. Next up, the tag team titles are on the line against Needles and Bob Backlund. So Cody and Kane putting those belts on the line against the unlikely tag team of Needles and Backlund. But here they come, folks. The 2-time tag team champions of Strong Style, Cody and Kane. Bob Backlund and I have joined forces. I needed a mentor. So all the other teams here better watch out. We just raised the bar. That's right, but actions speak louder than words, and Kane is clapping. Purple Kane. And here we go. Can Needles finally get some headway in Strong Style and get out of his jobber type deal with Backlund as his tag team partner? That is the question for Mr. Needles. I am trying so hard right now to get both Cody and Needles back in the ring and not get counted out. And it is so difficult to do that. Good lord, that was a pain in the butt. Like, they just wouldn't stop fighting. Which is great for a match, but I'm trying to, like, not have it be a crap match, and yeah. And here comes Christopher Daniels from Weekend Warriors, the Fallen Angel. The Fallen Angel's here, but whose side is he on? Nobody's? Why is he here getting the buzz with that title? Like, what are you doing here, Daniels? Why is SCU in the building? I do not know. Needles just wants his shot. That's all he wants, man. He wants his shot. As a fair and square shake here. And Daniels is perhaps mad at Needles? Or Cody. I don't know, man. I can't tell. And the tap out doesn't matter because we have new tag team. So Needles tapped out. This was a pinfall only bit of business. 4 stars. And we have new tag team champions. It is Needles and Bob Backlund, the most shocking upset of the year. Good for you, Needles. Moving on up as a tag team champion. Kane and Cody, not happening. And Daniels interfered to get a buzz for some reason. Okay, sure. Finn Balor. Things aren't working out here. If you're going to forfeit the rest of that money and put it in my pocket, Mr. Balor, that'd be great. But here is the thing, Balor. You still have star power, and I can use that to not pay you and make you lose. So no, I'm going to be the bad guy here on that. And then, alright, yep. So now me and Balor are going to feud here or something? I don't know. Be the same face, so sure, why not? Anyhow, still 2 more matches to book here, and then perhaps do some things with the AI. I don't know. Non-title 3-man elimination. JBL, Jeff Hardy, and Jon Moxley. The reigning, but not defending, today, Jon Moxley. JBL, I'm sure you're very excited to be setting the ring with a champion like me. The longest reigning TV champion here in Strong Style. But we both know you don't belong here. There's no point in making this match for the title. So you are my sparring partner, and perhaps you'll benefit from the experience I'm offering you. Don't patronize me, Jon Moxley. We both know you're scared. I ain't yella. I ain't yella. Also, drop the belt there, because that's going to be a problem if you don't drop the belt there and get accidentally DQ'd. Also, choose Moxley, let go Jeff Hardy, and put the belt down to not get accidentally DQ'd. JBL, have a German suplex. 1, 2, 3. JBL, first one out. Now it is just a Moxley, Jeff Hardy, and again, it is a non-title contest here. Can Hardy make a name for himself here against Jon Moxley? That is the question. 1, 2, 3. The shocking upset. Jeff Hardy beats Jon Moxley, non-title. But right into that Kimura lock goes Jeff Hardy. Well, well, well. Jon Moxley, he lost the match. Imagine that. JBL May had to work twice in one show. Look, man. And Jeff Hardy, the facial damage. Kenny, by God, Omega does not want to be Kenny, by God, Omega. So, look, man. Jack Hercules. Not going to happen. And I don't think you have creative control. So, no, I'm sorry. You can't be Jack Hercules. So, yeah, I guess that would confuse folks. Yes, it would. Which brings us to the main event. And a world champion 4-man elimination gauntlet match. So not just a straight up 4-way, it is a gauntlet match here happening. And Mark Marrow, the first man out. And here comes our champion, Drew McIntyre. Can he get through Marrow and 2 more on the show today? I'm being forced to defend against 3 other opponents. It's not fair to Drew. I don't back down from a challenge. I don't lay down for anybody. Let's do this gauntlet. Marrow, who is indeed a former champion here in strong style wrestling, a former world champion. But we'll see how long Marrow lasts here against the current reigning, defending, undisputed champion of strong style wrestling. And we'll make him stay down. DVD. Roll through. And a RKO. 3. 1 down. 2 to go. Who is next? It is Minoru Suzuki in the building. I was hoping he'd be the last, but he is now second. And Claymore out the gate. Right out the gate is the Claymore. Suzuki-gun Ichiban. We're at 3 stars. And 2 opponents remain. Suzuki and somebody else. German. 1, 2, 3. Dispatching with Minoru Suzuki. And the final entrant is Randy Orton. He hears voices in his head. They counsel him. They understand. They talk to him. Welcome, Randy Orton. Cutter. RKO. Out of nowhere. On Randy Orton. On Randy Orton. ×2. And a pinfall. Attack Schnurub. Get in the ring. And a rope break. Man, hot, exciting business. And Randy just is that veteran maneuver and makes it to the ropes. Can we get over a 3.5-star matchup? It seems kind of impossible in the current climate here with these fans in Canada who claim to like holds and then don't cheer for holds. So, Drew on his back. 1, 2, and no. That almost got us to 4. It was so close. Hip toss. 1, 2, and we have a new world champion, the Viper, Randy Orton. Couldn't get 4 there. I tried my hardest, man. I tried so hard to have a 4 to 5-star matchup main event, but shaking hands, man. Respect. Mark Marrow went home early. Too bad. So sad. Drew, not affected there. Suzuki's profile is down, and new champion Randy Orton for strong style wrestling. Now we have a 3.25-star card here, right? And 4 unbooked matches on the undercard. Who has not worked? Who is healthy? How about Snuka and Bald Order and let the CPU deal with that nonsense. And simulate. Hey, 3 1/4. And Snuka wins that matchup and beats Bald Order in 10:30. So there we go. Bald Order is down, DQ'd. It was entertaining. And Snuka has improved after losing his hair, but not really. Just some of it. Whatever. And yes, that gets us to a 3 3/4. I will take that and submit that business. Broadcast. What does that do for our ratings? 81%. Moving on up. Alright. We are halfway in the pack now and still aiming for number 1. We made 57, 58,000. We spent 58,000, 59.60 with the 61. So that show lost money. But it will hopefully have accomplished what Paul Heyman wanted us to do. Can we continue moving northward tomorrow? No? Can we? We can. So Russia likes faces and does not like cages. AAW's fans in the northeast like high spots and don't like referees. Finn Balor back into the ring. Matt Hardy back into the ring. Page match wasn't used. Mero is back. And Bald Order has not going to be here. He's just like, you know what, screw you. Warrior is back, and I'm not going to use him. Milenko's feud and Kenny has lost some steam there. Schnurub has gained weight. What? Rising Sun fans in Japan like feuds. Humor is going to AAW. Strong Style has got to hit 7. We're at 9. And look at that. I actually accomplished a thing and didn't get shut down a second time. Paul Heyman, you're welcome. $10,000. And Lita's contract is expired. Team Extreme. Okay, we need to change this thing a lot. We'll give you some health insurance. We'll give you like 35 weeks. And we'll pay you the same amount of money and say, is that good, Lita? What do you say? Yeah, alright. So, not bad. And so, we're back in action trying to expand Strong Style among the entire globe here and increase our ratings. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. This took an hour and 20 minutes to film. I'll see you next time right here. And I'm out.